you've been trending.
Me?
Yeah, man, you're a trend, man.
And me a trend.
Well, you said you're a trend. Alkaline a trend, or you're a trend.
Alkaline a trend.
Well, you know, your anticipated interview with Alkaline happened on Wednesday of last week.
Yes.
And it's just been the talk of the town since.
Hold on there. Cool down the vibes, people. Easy now, man. Easy. Me know everybody want to know my reaction to this. So guess what, people? We have to do it the right way. The right and proper way. Me hear a little bit, some snippets of it, but me not fully watch it. Me don't know what go on, what I go on. Me have an idea, but you're gonna get my full and raw, uncut reaction, straight up first reaction. Yeah, man, that I go on, what I go on. So we have CLIF HUGES and this young lady right here. Yeah, man, we are gonna get into it, people. What them say, Alkaline, the interview with CLIF HUGES, it a trend. CLIF HUGES say Alkaline a trend. Make we hear what go on from what I go on. And the captain of the Vulture Squad, you know that go already, reporting for duty.
Yes.
The weekend has been insane with a lot of events, including Alkaline's new rules in Trelawney. So quite a bit to talk about. But we just want to get in your head. We want to talk to you about your experience interviewing Alkaline. And funny enough, CLIF.
Yes.
I remember people you would ask me in the past, who was your favorite interview? Who did you read? And I always say Alkaline. Like back in the day when he had the lens in, the black lens in his eyes, when he just come up and you know what I mean, and he was doing media them time there.
Yes.
He was witty and engaging and fun, and he had an answer for every question. There was nothing you could throw at him and he wouldn't be back at you.
Really?
I am telling you.
How long ago was that?
This was when I was at Sun City. How many years ago was that? 10 years ago, 10 years ago, thereabout.
Oh.
Yeah. He was on the ball.
Wait a minute. That you say, young lady, that you say. Me can't disagree with you. Back then, yeah, man, he was on the ball. He was witty. He was all that you say. True. He was doing media back then. But what happened? What actually happened? Why he changed? Why is he so, reclusive now? Why is he so nonchalant, Why is he so introverted per se? Why my move so? Why? Oh, you're not talking about that because if you're gonna say him change, then why him change? Are you gonna talk about why they change? Watch your levels now, no people. Let me break it down for you, cause them people, them a talk, but them not talk. It's like a relationship, right? You have a man and a woman. All the time the man faithful, but then the woman break him heart, and all of a sudden him a cheat. Him always a cheat. Him can't stay faithful. Him a say him no know what them do to him heart. Can't love nobody, sorry if him sound dark. Him just a live, him just a walk. And people a say, John would a youth of this and that. But what caused him to be like this? What was the trigger? What's the stressor? What's the precursor? What made the person become like this? Because if you get up every day and I say rice and peas and fried chicken are your favorite food, but then your brethren, your family will know you, they must say, yeah man, rice and peas and fried chicken are your favorite food. And then one day you say, no man, me not eat that, Yeah, me not too into that. And they must say, what happened? What you mean? Yeah, something had to happen. What happened? Make fried chicken and rice and peas honor your favorite food. Something happened. What caused that? So if Alkaline was so extroverted, this man was so jovial, so witty, had all the answers, anything you throw at him, but now he seems to be the opposite of what he was back then. What transpired? What caused him to be like this? Are you gonna speak on that?
Well, he was the direct opposite of that last Wednesday.
The direct opposite, and it's just baffling. It's still baffling to me. What about you?
Very baffling.
Oh wow, mighty God of Daniel. They're even saying it. The total opposite. And it's baffling. She not have no idea why he's like this now. Really and truly. So you're in a media. You not follow him career. You don't know why. So y'all tell me, say, you as a journalist, not do no research. You not take the time to figure out, well, if he's like this now, and he was like that then, what caused him? What's the change? It's baffling. I don't understand. He was like this back then, and he's like this now. And I don't understand what changed. It's so baffling. Wagwan, are you stupid? You dunce? Are you idiot? Yeah, idiot. We all know what happened. The media, the constant barrage, the attack over and over, the chastising. The media's attack this youth over and over again. Winfred Williams, Anthony Miller, the fix, vloggers, people over the years, them remember from the whole Brata thing, the whole cartel thing, quote unquote, him not pay homage to cartel, the entire industry. Them say him disrespect Beanie Man, him disrespect Bounty, him disrespect Footai. Remember say Mataran play this song at the man birthday party and the man tap him on him shoulder and make him know say, yo, you're fussy, well you're PUSSY for what you just do. And Mataran them ban the youth, them say them black him out. Remember say Beanie Man say, ooh, Alkaline say him not perform for dirty Jamaicans. Bro, you not remember the things them. We make the youth, I say, bro, you know what, me not even at the media. Cause the last interview when do it on stage, the man if you ask Winfred, how for interview this? Yeah, ask me about be other man. And my interviewer for them interview. When Alkaline did the interview with the fix over the phone, the man literally have to ask the fix, like really and truly, how comes you not ask me no question about my music career, about music? How not ask me about brata this and that and ray. How comes you not ask me about music? You literally confront them about it. So him confront the fix, him confront Winfred Williams. And these are things we have to understand. What make the youth a pretty thing different? And you have to understand, bro, G. Una go on like on no sense. If me get up every day, I'm up in on the face, I'm a social this and that and the third. Guess what the man social battery drain? At that, the man said the answer to everything upon him left hand. Yeah, they said they, you understand me? Time of the master. So you figure it out. A fool is the last to know. At that the youth say. Him put everything in him ART, everything in him music. So and I like some of the I try to tell you and say, no, he's still being witty and he's still being social and blah. No, he's not. You're right. He's the polar opposite. He's the opposite of what he was back then. We've said it over and over again. And this is why it's pissing me off. Because for years and years, me are telling you, say, yo, the youth are the opposite. Him dark out right now. Fully introverted. When he started off, he was extroverted. Now he's introverted. So Wagwan, he's antisocial. He was social at first. Now he's completely antisocial. So if you're looking for the social butterfly, yeah, that person, I don't know who kill him off. But him not exist no more. Maybe he's there somewhere. Maybe one day we'll find him again. But that person, they're gone. Him gone. The youth are totally different, bro. He's introverted and the man literally, bro, him don't seem like the man like people. Or not like to talk to people. Or not like socialize. Him just like in him corner. You understand him? I just say go. And we respect him for that. We understand that is him. So when people say Alkaline don't like him fans, that's a lie. That's a lie. Maybe he's just not that social anymore. And we have to respect that. And maybe I just me a pretty thing different. Like Serpy, for example. I'm a fan of Serpy, right? Serpy, I know, well, me don't know, cause I don't like say me get up and talk to Serpy every day and message and stuff like that. So if Serpy not talk to me or acknowledge me, me not go say, yo, me not fan of him no more, yo, me not rate him no more because, yo, me DM him and me message him and him not respond and blah, blah. Like, well, that's weird. That is weird. So if you're a fan or if you're a vlogger or whatever and you're a fan of an artist and you message them and them not respond, so me not fan no more because me message you. Like, I'm not Soulflow TV. I'm not Brando. I'm not none of these vloggers who are out here trying to be the artist and buddy. Trying to be their friend. In their DM. I don't slide in nobody's DM. That's not me. I'm not try to take pictures and be up in a people's face. That's not me. I'm here to vlog. You know, ironically, I'm a social butterfly. I can get the entire room popping, everybody. I'll make everybody laugh. I'll entertain everybody. But I'm antisocial as yo. people, believe me, believe. I am very, very antisocial. I am social because it's awkward to be around people and then they're not talking and they're not communicating and it's going to make me feel uncomfortable. So I communicate. I talk because I understand you know, body language and how people communicate, and I just don't want to deal with the awkwardness. So more time, I'll just make everybody laugh, I'll entertain everybody, but I'm comfortable not talking to people. I can stay in my own space for months and years and not talk to anybody at all. Like my mother, my brothers, my friends, they'll say, yo, dog, you know, talk, and you know, I'm like, listen to me. Like it takes energy, and when I do social media, my social battery is drained. So if me I do videos, me I do vlogs, and me I talk, then me have to sit on my phone and talk to people about this and talk to people, and I don't want to come off like, yo, me not interested in what you talk about. So me have to be engaging and all of that, and sometimes I'm just like, John, that me need to want to deal with this right now, but then me have to build up my energy and talk about and build, because people love to talk to me, because again, I'm gonna make it interesting. You understand? So that's just the dynamic of it. I know it's an oxymoron, being totally antisocial but then a social butterfly. You understand? Maybe I'm a bit bipolar in a sense, but the truth is that me just not like people. I don't like human beings. I'm sorry. I just gotta stay. Me not like people, because people are effed up. You understand me? People are real, bro. You understand me? Now and then I find some good ones, but god damn it, man. Too much fusses in our world, bro. You understand? So I keep my circle small. And I know it's the same thing Alkaline is doing. I understand people. Me see a thing transpire with Alkaline. And from that transpire, me say, youth, yo, no talk to nobody, youth. No deal with nobody, youth. You can't trust people, youth. When me a talk about the youth when him Fabian, yeah man, a lot of people thought he was Alkaline, cause him sing like Alkaline, imitate Alkaline, and he had made a diss song for Spice. The man diss Spice in a Alkaline voice, and it sound like Alkaline. A lot of people thought that Alkaline this Spice and Spice this was Alkaline and whatever, but it was the fake Alkaline this youth named Fabian. Now, maybe Alkaline never acknowledged Fabian. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a plot. But eventually, we figured out that, yes, Spice and Fabian are linked. So this youth who is supposed to be the biggest Alkaline fan turned out to be Spice's security guard. I don't know if he was always linking with Spice, or they had made the link, or Spice changed him. I don't know. But all I could have think to myself is like, god damn these people. Then remember the youth King Tavi, Food Kaline. That the man they turn around and this Alkaline at about, oh, Alkaline not acknowledge him and this and the third. And I'm like, damn, I saw the move. Brando Music Review did the same thing. Same DM Alkaline, and Alkaline respond back to him, and him rate him because Kartel acknowledge him and stuff like that. And I'm like, god damn these people. So if them not get like a highlight or like a acknowledgement, that's why you always hear people say, yo, for years you represent Alkaline and him not acknowledge you, and him not this and him not that for you, and I'm like, bro, you not get it. Like, missy what happened with him acknowledging people and giving people highlight. The same people them turn around and diss the youth all the time. So me, as a real person, I say, youth, for the betterment, turn far from people. Youth. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, that's one of the worst thing, and I know for a fact because I've dealt with it. So much people, me let them in my space all in my house. You understand? Me give them energy, me give them strength, and the same people, them want a knife when on my back. Countless disrespect from people me put on and give strength, and people, nobody's when me make somebody. These mother effers, and y'all tell me, say, me not fi keep my circle small. Yo, me not like people, dog. Me turn far from my own family. Me no go Thanksgiving dinner. Me no go no Christmas dinner. Me no go no family event. Yo, me not like people. Me turn far from my own family. Yeah, I know it sound messed up, but people, believe me, human beings, I guess it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Because they reached out to us, his management team, asking us to consider doing that interview with him, right? And they specifically asked me to consider doing it.
Yes.
And
Did they say why? Did you ask why?
because, as I understand it, he wanted to deal with a number of issues in a serious way.
And then just come on and deal with nothing?
And that's why it's baffling.
Exactly.
That's why it's a mystery to me.
Because for me, I'm saying, was there a breakdown in communication between him and his team? I don't understand. But prior to your interview with him, a headline had come out where his team was hitting out against a presenter who had asked a question in an interview and said, "Who is the Prince of Dancehall?" And the person had replied and said, "Well, Alkaline." And then the presenter said, "Well, Alkaline is inaccessible. Where is he?" And his team took issue with that to the point where they released an official statement to say it's not that he is inaccessible, it's because he's selective, and was going on about people masquerading as journalists and so on and so forth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so then that happened, and then they came to you.
Yes.
So one would expect,
Yeah.
after almost a decade of not talking to any media houses in Jamaica, you're making a return now to show up and
Yes.
just catch up and let people, see that I'm Alkaline, I'm still here, I'm still...
I prepared so much for that interview.
First thing first, people. You know all along me telling us, say, yo, this CLIF Hughes guy is an idiot. CLIF Hughes, you're a bumbling fool. You say you prepare, but you fail the test, brother. You fail every test when it comes to Alkaline. You see, at first I thought the team had told you, like, them no want to deal with certain questions. Now I'm realizing they did not prep you or tell you what you could or could not ask. It is you who decided to ask your garbage questions. No, Alkaline team reach out to you and you don't know why. Because over 10 years of Ian Boyens, I say Ian, your profile, yeah, it have to come from profile. So they're looking at you as Ian Boyne, right? So they must say, yo, yeah man, we da like CLIF Hughes because I guess you fit that that level there. So that is why they came to you, because they want to deal with things on a professional level. Them no want to deal with the Anthony Miller and the fix and them on some jokey thing. They want to take the thing on a more corporate professional level. So you are say, but him now, bro, you're asking bare stupid questions. Bare nonsensical questions, so you got nonsensical answers. What did you expect when you asked man about subject and you asked the man about, bro, like, yo, me do interview, like, yo, really, yo, how much subject you have? How much again? What turn you on? Someone at upon that. Like, bro, you're asking about principal and you ask man be a foolish. Just like Tulak said, why didn't you ask the man about what going with Movado, what going with Jamil, what going with DJ Frost, what going with Sunshine, what going, yes, so and this, so why you not talk about or ask them, like, make it make sense. So if the team never tell us say something off limit and, out of bounds, then it is you who don't know what's happening. You don't know the artist, so you can't talk. You do no research, because if you did the research, look how the chick tell you, say, all right, at 10 years and this and that, and the team put out this and the team put out that. You didn't even know what the team put out. So you didn't even know what going on in the media. So you don't know nothing. Jesus Christ, this a bumbling idiot, yeah. This clown. Really and truly? Really, you say you do one bag of research, one bag of prep, and you don't know nothing? You fail, bro.
Right? Because I asked you, and the first sign of trouble began when he arrived late for the interview. Very late for the interview. And then in trying to, I don't know this man, eh?
Yes.
You know me, don't know nothing about
Exactly.
music. I tried to find out a little bit about him before the interview started. Of course, I'd done the readings and whatever. And I noticed he was almost aloof.
Yes, CLIF Hughes, yes, he's very antisocial. So you do your research and you never know that? You never know? Say he's a man of very few words these days. You don't know that? He barely talk. Very few words. And oftentimes, it don't even come out in like a straight way. You understand, for example, when he was in Boston and he got the award of the key for the city from the state senator. When she gave him the award, what did he say? The man say, yo, article. He's a man of few words. So if you do your research, you would know this. you would have known this. So you tell me, say you do a bag of research and you don't know nothing about the artist. You don't know his social days from his antisocial days. So you're interviewing someone. Say, for example, I keep using Sia as an example. If CLIF Hughes was interviewing Sia right now and he does not know anything about Sia, then all that go work, because she's going to be even worse than Alkaline. So you don't know, so she not really talk, she not show her face. So you're going to treat her or talk about her like this. Say, boy, she not articulate and she not show herself and this and that. Hello, Earth calling you dumb idiots. That's how the person is. You have to accept the person for who and what they are. Stop expecting them to be something else. Sia is Sia. Beyonce is Beyonce. As a matter of fact, Beyonce not even doing interviews. So I don't even know if she's antisocial. She just don't do them. Yeah. My point is this, right? Kanye West is Kanye West. So you have to understand the people them for who they are. How them act, how them talk, how them communicate. So you gotta chastise the man for being himself. That's how he is. You're not have to like it. You're not even have to respect it. You're not even have to rate it. But at least have the decency for understand that that's how he is. He's very antisocial. So he might come off like him don't care. Because really and truly, him don't care.
Yes. He wasn't communicative.
Yeah, it wasn't engaging. It was just sort of just there.
But I figured that
maybe when the camera come on,
he would wake up and,
yes,
you know.
because you have some people who are like that. They're not really
Exactly.
interested in matter before. They just want to get to the meat of the matter.
But, honeybee, I asked a man, where were you born? Where did you go to school? Who was your principal at school? How many subjects you got?
He must say no member I'm subject them. I said, no, this is insane.
Well, let me tell you something. In all my nearly 40 years, I tried every trick in the book.
Cliff, me see I sweat out them. Me say, look,
I
look
tried.
how this man I do my uncle Cliff.
No. It was painful.
And I want you to know that it's not your fault. He was giving nothing.
Absolutely
because you have a lot of
nothing.
people be like, someone else should have done the interview. He was just not talking.
Yeah.
He was answering to nothing. So it's not even that, your line of questioning. Because at the end of the day, you're Cliff Hughes. They asked for Cliff Hughes because they wanted a Cliff Hughes type interview. So you're going to ask him the type of questions Cliff Hughes would ask.
Exactly.
You know, if you want a different type of interviews, go to someone else, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, mama, calm down, calm down. How send you? How send that whenever like a butt out of hell? You don't wanna go on. Yo, well, shut up, dummy. The man asks me a full question. We never see this man in our interview ask them your principal. Who gives a bump of who care about who was Alkaline principal? Who the hell want to know who was his principal? Who the hell needs to know when born? You still have to talk about him subjects them. Like, what them there? What kind of question them there? Really and truly? Are that you want to hear about? Are that Cliff Hughes want to know about? Dog, yo, seriously. This is nonsensical garbage. Me never seen nothing like this in all my years. So basically, una come out and chastise the man because the backlash. The crazy backlash you're getting because people are calling you out for the doo-doo interview you did. And basically, Shorty's trying to put it on Alkaline saying he wasn't giving anything. He was giving a lot. You notice that when Homeboy asked him about vibes, when he said, so he asked him about Clash, and he said, it's just the vibes, vibe. And him said, Vibes Cartel. And the man say, huh? Like, isn't he locked up? He looked around and he said, wait, isn't he locked up? So that was a soundbite. That was a clip right there. That's a meme. Everybody talking about it. So what do you mean he was not given? What do you mean? Because Cliff Hughes was not asking interesting questions. And that's a fact. He did not ask interesting questions. So he did not get interesting answers. He asked garbage questions. He got garbage answers. You understand? It's what you put in is what you get out. So all of this, you're trying to shield him and protect him. I'm not telling you that Alkaline is social. I'm not telling you that Alkaline did a great job. I'm saying it was garbage because the man was asking garbage questions. If he was asking good questions and Alkaline was responding with garbage, then we would have to call Alkaline out. But subjects, school, principal, what turns him on, do you have children? I honestly, what the hell, man? What the hell?
So you're there and you're not saying anything, which means you never did want to do nothing from morning. Why would you ask for an interview?
Precisely, and that's why it's a mystery.
So a lot of theories are circulating. Of course, people are like, he's just trying to be mysterious, and he's just this is their plot. This is what they wanted. This is the kind of reaction they wanted. But I'm asking the question, why would you don't need this. You're Alkaline. You haven't been interviewed in almost 10 years. People want to hear what you have to say. And you don't have to be a people person. You don't have to be extroverted.
Yeah.
But just be respectful.
Yeah.
And I find that he was not respectful. And that's what hurt me more than anything with that interview.
Yeah.
I felt like he was disrespectful. And he should have stayed yard for that in the condo.
Yeah.
But
What? What exactly? It hurt you because he did an interview or he did the interview. It hurt you because you believe say him should have stayed in yard if that him did not come do. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful to who? Like, what's happening here? So you take it so personal. So you disrespect the man now. You chastise the man. Like you're a media host. You're a media host. Nationwide you work for right now. And you jump down on Alkaline right now because he's antisocial. So then, ironically, you did say this is what the team wanted. No, not exactly. But you did give the team what they wanted. Because what they wanted to show was that the media houses in Jamaica are dog doo-doo. All of them, including Nationwide. All of y'all are a bunch of freaking garbage. Because look what you're doing. I have never, in the history of interviews, I've never seen something like this before. Where people come out and chastise this and that and that and that. I watch the Breakfast Club when Birdman come on and Nelly and them people and Soulja Boy. I watch some crazy interview where they pop off and Charlemagne and the entire crew and stuff like that. And yo, them no go answer. Them no go on, oh nah go on and I take it personal and to even when man I threaten for box down Charlemagne. Yo, the G wallet. The G no go on like oh nah go on. And this a catty I take it personal and I'm like, yo, this is different. This is definitely different. But as I said, it proved the point. Alkaline should not be doing any interview with the likes of y'all. Because all of y'all are not journalists, including CLIF who proved that he's no better than the rest of the dog doodle them. That is what it showed. So yes, maybe it was a ploy. Maybe it's just like that. But either way, it shows say the media houses are gonna drag him. Every time. So when he was fully extroverted back then, when him do interview, them drag him. So now him do a introverted interview, them still a drag him. So Fix drag him. On stage drag him. ER drag him. And here we have Nationwide doing the same thing. So what change? I say nothing no change. Nah. Just another day dirty people at it a try bury me name. Try bury me name. Come with the territory so it stay whenever you on top of the game. You have to know these people. And that is why I'm telling them I not like people. Cause I hear this a cat here. I talk about how it hurt her. Hurt her, you know. Like this chick is way more invested than I could ever be. God damn.
But anyways,
So is he really now a recluse? Because that was what I was picking up. That he was, he had become this withdrawn, mysterious.
it's funny because I was watching a video of a review of the interview. I think it was Twins of Twins, and he said he feels like Alkaline has gotten to a place where he's such a recluse that him never deal with him when himself. Like if him pass 1 mirror and see himself, he probably shock and who is that? But
I've never heard that before.
yeah, right. It's funny.
Ding, 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 ding. There you go. It might be funny, but that is the reality. So, Cliff Hughes, you were picking up on it. Yes, he is like that. So, you as a journalist, you should have known he was like that. And you should have dealt with him because he is like that. So you should have known how to deal with. Bro, you not do no research and not pay attention. So if you had known, right? Look at this. Look how crazy it is. If he had known, because he's asking the woman if he's really like that. When he's really like that, he's literally that. So if you had known he was that, then you would have approached him a lot different. You would have gotten a better interviewer. Like, it's crazy if you had only did the research. You see how funny that is, right? When she say, yo, twins are twins, say whatever, if a man pass him, he run, see all himself, yo, him never deal with himself, ha ha ha, funny, funny. Yes, he's like that. That is true. So you realize if you deal with a person like he's on that level, so you're supposed to know how to deal with them, how to approach them. Approach with caution. You have to approach delicately because, yo, guess what, the man ain't even too talking, the man ain't even too, yeah. You understand? So when you see a man when you too talk, you not too engage him, you have to just know if you approach him. And that's common sense.
We can only speculate based on what we got from him. He alone can answer to why he did that. Yeah. But VYBZ KARTEL did apparently reply to that little clip that's trending when he said, just the vibes. and you said vibes like VYBZ KARTEL. And he flung his neck around 360, and then he said, isn't he locked up?
You know, I need to say something on that.
Go ahead.
Because I swore I heard him say, wasn't he locked up?
Me tell them, because what people are beat out about, why would Cliff say yes? Me son don't even understand the pressure with Cliff under right there, so. And Cliff probably never hear what the man say, because to all the man behave like I don't even know what to say.
I swore he said, wasn't he locked up? Well, actually he said, isn't he
Yes,
locked?
but me know Cliff coming through.
Well, obviously, we figured you didn't hear properly. We figured that because we're like, hold on. Cliff bugging, what you mean? Yeah, I agree with Alkaline. Alkaline a shade cartel. Like, you're not supposed to help out. And you help with the shade. You made it a massive meme. It's funny. And isn't he locked up? Yes. You see me? So, I saw you go one night time, them Cliff. You got caught up in that. You know what I mean? That. Either way. You see me? But Mama at about Cartel and Ray, you can tell she's, a Gaza fan on the Gaza side. That is why she take things so personal. Honestly. And it's ridiculous that these media houses are doing stuff like this. Like, they're so, like, divided and, man, yo, these people, bro. Ugh.
But his concert was a massive success.
Oh? How did it go?
Yes. It seemed sold out. All right. I have a little review here. So based on the general consensus, the headliner delivered a show-stopping performance at New Rules, with the crowd capturing every moment. People are climb up on speaker boxes for a better view. The supporting acts were also impressive.
Come on, man. It's New Rules. It's always a success. It's always a success. It's always a great show. I'm like, Cliff Hughes now do no research, him don't know nothing about nothing for your chat. This a man that don't know nothing when it comes to entertainment. Stick to politics, bro, cause this nah. Yeah, Cliff, that one ain't gonna age well, bro. So if you think say you clear the hair right now, just know say, yeah, just like how you're afraid of the Gaza fans them, you better afraid of the Vendetta fans them too.
Do you think you'd ever do another entertainment interview?
I would, but I would do a couple of things differently. I'd have to speak to the artist myself first.
Yes.
Yeah? Because what I was led to believe, as it turned out, wasn't so. Yeah, I'm not going to leave it to...
Walk blindly into the situation.
No. Yeah. I remember my interview with VYBZ KARTEL. That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah. The greatest thing for an interviewer is to have an engaging interviewee who can go with you. Yeah.
Yes.
He can
Challenge you. You know.
Yeah. And go somewhere that you did not anticipate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the interviewer I crave and live for every day. Yeah. But this gentleman,
It was nowhere near that. It's like a shell of his former self.
Bombo blood clot. You don't say. So this is what it was all about from the get-go. The comparison to VYBZ Kartel. Oh, VYBZ Kartel is the interviewee he craves. And this young man, Alkaline, most painful. My, how it boils down to Alkaline versus Kartel again, and again. So interesting how the media plays them against each other. Just like what Alkaline team had complained about when they were talking about the Prince and King of Dancehall. And here we have CLIF HUGES and this lady that's trying to get a bus. Yeah, doing the same thing as it was written in the book of life. You cannot make this stuff up. It writes itself. The people them turn out to do the same thing with it. Yo, Chano. Yo, a Kartel, the man say, my interview with Kartel and and it was great. And the man a sing Kartel praises, you know. And a bonfire upon Alka. You go, CLIF HUGES, you go. But Alka, you and your team, maybe y'all prove the point or not. But either way, I hope you know if you stay far from them demons, yeah. Because of one industry and the strings are very tight. You understand? Or the links them. Very connected. But after that still, people, share your views and perspective. Do you think that CLIF HUGES did a great job with that interview? In the comments, tell me, which one of his questions impressed you? Which one of his questions were good? And which ones were bad? Drop your comments. Love and respect. I'm the captain of the Vulture Squad. I came, I saw, I vultured that.